Love and light. Welcome to Mystic Tarot by Nina, and I am doing the January 2020 astrology tarot scopes, and these can resonate for your sun, moon, and rising signs. Take whatever resonates, leave whatever doesn't. If you are interested in a personal reading, I have all of my booking information in the description box. Thank you so much for your time and your support. Don't forget to subscribe. On to your reading. Welcome to Mystic Tarot. So this is the Aries January 2020 Tarot Scope. And I'm going to get started off with the card that I pulled for the sign and from the Thoth deck. And this is the Hierophant. This card, it talks about mastering yourself spiritually. This talks about going on a search for self and having a spiritual experience. Or this is about having like a mentor, an advisor, something like that. So this is the energy that you, Aries, are coming into 2020 with. And this card is the number 5. Okay, so that's going to be, that could be a significant number for you. But this is about the highest transformation of self, okay? The affirmation that comes with this card says that there's only one voice worth listening to, the voice of my own heart. So that's the affirmation for the Aries for the month of January 2020. There is only one voice worth listening to, the voice of my own heart, okay? So I did something different this month, and I'm sharing something different this month. So a lot of times when I do readings, I do listen to music to get into the energy. So the 2 songs that I got for the Aries energy was Beyonce 1+1 and Best Thing by Anaya. Okay. So keep those things in mind. So number 5, I really felt like you guys were in like a loving, gentle, might be in your feelings place. And that could be in regards to relationships or your spirituality, your spiritual path, your journey within, however it resonates, okay? The 2020 message and mission for Aries for this month, the animal spirit, is you got the giraffe, and the giraffe is all about see the bigger picture, okay? The giraffe has a long neck, and they're able to look above things and see things from a full perspective, how it affects everybody, everything involved, and all the roles that are played, okay? So this is about you stepping out of the situation and looking at the bigger picture of things, okay? And this might be like with yourself, like you might see that you feel like you are here for something bigger than what you were doing, okay? I definitely feel that for the Aries for 2020. Like you might feel stuck, or like you are in a place of just, this is not what this can't be all I'm here for, okay? The other energies that are surrounding you this month is you got boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? And you got choice. So this is about making choices and establishing boundaries and really like looking at the full picture. You got the Hierophant, that is also like, you know, a card of, you know, spiritual establishments or anything. So this is like maybe looking at it from God's view, or just from a different perspective, okay? So that's what I get for you for your mission, is really for 2020 starting off, is really establishing boundaries, being mindful of your choices and your decisions. And the Hierophant card could mean like, you know, you seeking advisement in regards to these choices, you seeking a mentor, you seeking some sort of advice, some sort of mentoring, church, spirituality, whatever it is that helps you with this situation, okay? definitely look into your resources, okay? So what you need to know about this month, January 2020 Aries, is that a fiery climax is approaching. All right, and so the moon card that crosses that, it says that this is an opportunity for you to show the world the real you. If it's not the world, a person in particular, people at your job, this is an opportunity coming in for you to really put aside your pride or anything, because I'm definitely soulmate. So I pulled the soulmate card. Now this could mean relationship wise, but this could also mean a friend, like a dear friend, the mentor that we spoke of, somebody who, you know, your soul has known before, that it doesn't take a lot of words for you to explain and express things to one another, okay? What you need to know about this month is you got the initiation. This is rite of passage. You're crossing the threshold. Okay, so this is you crossing the threshold, like the Hierophant says, to, you know, your highest self, okay? Or, you know, a higher level than what you're at. The Goddess card that you got is Faith, and it says humanity and benevolence. Stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, and see the light in the world. Okay, so this is about you being calm, taking things for what they are, still setting your boundaries, but being authentic, okay? Now, what the Aries are facing this month, I got a couple different scenarios, okay? So this is about you guys coming into some self-awareness on some things, and this is gonna happen with, you know, the giraffe saying, looking at the bigger picture. Because I feel like some of you, this card is talking about like a meditative of really going within, okay? And I feel like maybe some of you are going to have awareness or epiphanies, like something's not right, maybe in regards to your relationship, and you just wanting to leave that lifestyle, the instability just alone, okay? Because this is a card of, you know, three-party situations, a mess, okay? So so this is what you're facing, okay? And I really feel like you really having self-awareness and just, you know, maybe epiphanies, okay? And it says conclusions are within reach. So even if it doesn't come from you, if it comes from someone else, like you were going to get the answers that were within you. You might have pondered this, because this is saying that there was some sort of deception and envy or something felt, and this is talking about in regards to like some sort of like partnership relationship. And what it says that for the moon card says, this is a time to give rather than take. And for you guys, I really feel like this card means for you to be able to give up whatever you think that you love, or whatever you think that it is, or whatever your current situation is, for whatever you know in your heart that you're here for something bigger. You have to be willing to make this space, okay? So what you're facing is you know, getting opportunities, and that can also play a part with that, a fiery climax approaches, okay? So there's going to be a fiery climax in your life, and this could be that opportunity that is going to push you into some awareness, or really put you on your path, okay? Your let's see, career outlook, I feel like some of the Aries, because you've been in a place of like not maybe happy in regards to work, you're an Aries, so it's like you always are a good performer, but you haven't been performing like your Aries best because your heart hasn't been in it, okay? So this is telling you like to try to find a way to get your heart back in it, because there's going to be something coming in that is going to be an opportunity for balance or justice, okay? And this is saying rest and rejuvenate, financial and material changes. So for some of you, like I said, I don't know, this could definitely be a job change. This could be not by your choice. And if that's the case, don't fear that, because this is, that's divine intervention, that you're being guided and led right into your path. It never looks like, you know, how we anticipate or we pray for, but, you know, that's where our trust and all that kicks in. So, in love and relationships for the Aries for the month of January, the overall energy is wisdom, okay? And this is about you, again, in the beginning. It says choices and boundaries. It says very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it can come to you now. So this is about you making decisions, you setting boundaries and sticking to them so that they can manifest, so that they can happen. I feel like this is some of you, again, letting go of this third party situation. I don't know if maybe you have suspected that that person is married or that they have someone else, or you were okay with it, and now you're not. But this is definitely something to just kind of let go. The card that is crossing this is the Nine of Wands. And this is about doubt and blocking. And so it's like this is, and then this is the romance card that crossed it. So this says wedding. So I definitely feel like somebody that maybe you were in communication with, maybe getting to know, maybe you've known, they definitely are married or in some sort of a deep partnership that they're not being honest with you with. So, and that may not be for everybody, but that's for somebody, okay? Now, the resources and what you all need to embody for this month is about prosperity and planting seeds within. Okay, so these are seeds for your soul that nobody sees. These are affirmations. These are little things that you are intentionally doing for yourself for later, for your highest good. Okay, so this is what you need. That's a resource. Okay, that's something that's going to help you later on, and that's something that's going to be therapeutic for you in the moment. The animal spirit that you all got for a resource, it says the white raven, and it says trust in the magic. That's important because sometimes that's the only thing that can get you through. Like, there's no way for you to have understanding on the way that spirit and God works. You just have to trust in the mystery, the magic, and, you know, wait basically for the grand finale. And sometimes that's the best part of it, is the surprise in it, okay? So definitely patience is going to be major for you. Trust in divine timing. Trust the process, okay? So don't try to really push things. Trust in magic, okay? This card says suffering in silence, and then the card that crosses it says creative expression. So for me, y'all, a resource for you this month is going to be expressing yourselves, finding a way to creatively basically express yourself so that you can get this energy out, whether that be, you know, through a journal, whether that be through, you know, creative writing. But this is about you getting in a way that into an energy of where you can basically transmute this energy. Okay, this is like, you're like, okay, I'm not feeling this. Write a story, a crazy story, and people might think, oh wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I was really living it. You don't have to tell everybody that, but this is basically what this is talking about. Like, you don't have to suffer in silence. There's ways that you can express yourself creatively in order to cope, okay? The other thing that you need to know that are resources is remain positive. So positivity is really going to be a resource. Looking at the glass half full, and taking action, okay? So this is about you recognizing anything that you are, you know, feeling like you're falling short or unhappy about, and taking the steps in order to change it so that you can be happy. This is about not taking unhappiness, you know what I mean, just because. This is about, you know what I mean, you being on that journey to your inner self so that you could really like be here for you and be present and be in your purpose. All right, so I'm going to send you out with the final animal spirit and the spirit message. The porcupine is the animal, and it says time for the beginner mind. So this is all about you. This could be starting a new job, like I said, for some of you guys, ending a relationship, but this is you just kind of understanding that you can relearn things from a different perspective. You ever watched a movie as a kid and then watched it again as an adult, and it's like it hits you completely different? You can do that with relearning things. You can experience them in different ways as you get older and experience certain things. stories or situations that you relearn or rehear or whatever might hit you differently. So you never lose or waste any time taking that time to go with the beginner mind. Learn from someone else's experience or their perspective, okay? Look at the bigger picture. All right, and the final spirit message is seek. The power of spirit exists in all things. Everything is made of energy, and every single thing in your physical world contains a fragment of spirit, including you. We are all one with spirit and always will be connected with one another. So this is basically telling you, seek and you shall find. Okay, anything that you are wondering, whether it be that, any of these situations that we went over, the guide to yourself, ask, seek and you shall find, ask and you shall receive.